Alrighty, hello boys and girls, how is everybody doing today? Back in The Witcher 3. Um, yeah, we're gonna go ahead and hit Novigrad. And we may end up doing a main story mission.
Looking for what, Master Witcher? In Novigrad?
Meet up with Triss Marigold, I think her name is. We might even find Dandelion, because around here, I'm real fuzzy on what happens next. We're just gonna head into the city, and there is an inn where we can keep a stash, and there's a dwarf that's a friend that we meet up with. I remember those kinds of things, but I don't remember, how it all happens. So, yeah. First, let's head to where that stash is.
They say something. Presence is in front of the eternal fire.
Hello, Strumpet.
Hey, Cocker!
All right. Maybe talking to Triss is what gets everything started. Yep, you know what? Let's do that. Let's just
Here's a copper.
Yeah, no.
let's go meet
Oh,
Triss.
fuck, don't rightly know.
Now this trumpet.
Rode about, helping, he said, giving food to the hungry. The victuals were pox-ridden.
Actually, you know what?
Plague days, always killing peasants.
Now that I think about it, I mean, we're still gonna go meet Triss, but we ought to hit these notice boards while we're at it too. Maybe we'll go ahead and hit the furthest one, and then we'll work our way back to Triss. Shady individual. Let's see, I think we want to go this way. And then, who knows what we will find. You know what, let's go ahead and cut this way.
Stare any harder, your eyes will pop out.
Most honorable townspeople, please remember to warn any passersby who might currently be found beneath your window before emptying out your chamber pots. Who do we have here? Feliz Navidad, Ryan. How are you doing today? You looking forward to the new year? Got any New Year's resolutions? Fair Novigradians, let it be known far and wide that Klaus Federline is a liar, a fraud, and a swindler. The miraculous hair-growing formula he sells is nothing more than well water from the bits dried with a modicum of lilac extract. The only effect imbibing this concoction is likely to bring about is a debilitating case of diarrhea, which will keep you running to the outhouse day and night, a fact which I had the dubious pleasure of learning through first-hand experience. Therefore, this shameless cheat should pay a visit to your domicile, buy nothing, and instead tell him to go suck down his own remedy. Anyways, like I was saying, some of these are pretty funny. Most of them are just, oh, here you go. Here's something. Eyewitness testimony has confirmed that Tris Marigold of Maribor, known as the 14th of the Hill, a member of the infamous Lodge of Sorceresses, is currently in residence in our fair city. Anyone in possession of information about her place of hiding, plans, or accomplices is obligated by law, both divine and human, to report to the nearest outpost of the Temple Guard at once, and whoever helps the witch by giving her food or shelter shall burn alongside her. Here we go. Oh, yeah, I remember this. The haunted house. Do not fondle the merchandise. Fondled goods must be purchased by the fondler. Yeah, see, like I said, most of them are just humorous. That's why I tend not to read them when we come across them. But I don't know. Felt a little... I don't know. Felt like doing it that time. Let's see here. Where was that next one? I believe if I start heading just to the mission, yeah, we will come to it. Yeah, mark it anyways.
Good day. I don't believe I know you.
I'm trying to think of what was that city in Skyrim that was supposed to be not Whiterun, but the one that was kind of northwest on the map. I have a feeling this is what that was supposed to be. I mean, granted, Witcher 3 had the benefit of coming out after Skyrim.
Our Novigrad, shining a brilliant pearl amongst cities.
Okay, there's a contract.
The eternal fire.
There's another contract. Oh yeah, I haven't been doing those side things, the horse racing and the fights. I don't know why. Perhaps maybe one day we'll do that. Oh yeah, that Fist of Fury. I didn't want to. I got pulled into a cutscene.
No evil can survive the holy fire. The holy fire enlightens, burns, and cleanses. Behold the flame of grace and mercy. Special fire for you, freak. Nice, slow burning. You'll beg for mercy in all the voices known to you. The others of your species. No, I wanted only to live like you. Help me, kind folk, please.
Well, it's a little late for that. And you call me a monster.
Sure hope Doo-Doo hasn't met the same fate.
Okay, let's see here. There's a notice board. I think we want to go This way?
I's a war veteran. Spare me a crown.
Alright, I guess I better look at the map. Yeah, we're going. Alright.
Double chase.
Oh,
Hey, one drink all I had.
Beauty.
Boring as fucking
This is
shit.
the trough, and you the bigger drunk.
Think we're in for rain.
Alright, now we'll go meet Triss. Whoa.
From now on, assume your every move's observed.
oi, Grey Knight. Need a squire?
Must have something. What of it? This place has been picked. Hey, sod off. We're looting here.
Not here for the loot. Interested in the sorcerers who lived here.
And we're supposed to believe that.
Do you see me looting?
Yeah.
Most likely hiding in some rat trap with the rest of them.
Who's she hiding from?
Temple Guard's cracking down. All mages are fair game.
Yeah, they round them up like rats.
Someone's gotta know more.
I'd look for her in the Putrid Grove.
Putrid Grove. Interesting, as names go.
A hive of scum and freakery if there ever was one. No decent
Little Star
folk show
Wars
their hides
reference?
there.
That why you think I should look for my friend there?
I meant no offence.
Putrid Grove. Where is it?
I wouldn't know. Rumour has it, it's a place for freaks and oddities.
You'd fit in well there.
Maybe.
Is that another crack?
Thing is, gotta know how to get there.
They say you've got to get there through the sewers, but you've got to enter them outside of town. Few know where exactly, though.
Ask a beggar. Or spot yourself a thief. Follow him. Beggars and thieves got to pay tribute to the king of beggars. Word is, they do it in the grove.
Mean to say the local beggars have a king, crown, scepter, and all that?
Wouldn't scoff, mate. King of beggars, it's a moniker. Yeah, for a man who everyone in Novigrad respects deeply.
And watch yourself. Menger himself don't even go to the Grove.
Someone call for me. Wonder why. It's Menger.
Temple Guard.
Thieving vermin to the confession chamber. What, but sir, what's the offence? This is some sorcerer's bitchy shop. Think that gives you the right to steal her property?
Well, sorcerers, mages of all types are outlaws.
But by law, the temple guard takes possession of their belongings, and the rule of law still holds in Novigrad. You know a bat can sniff out a moth a mile away.
Got nothing to do with their sense of smell. It's about their hearing.
Well, well, man knows his bats. Here I thought you only cared about monsters. And as bats sense moths, so I sense freaks. And start by warning them, Novigrad's no place for your kind.
Heard Novigrad was no place for mages. Now you're telling me it's no place for witchers. So who's it a place for?
Righteous folk professing the one true faith in the eternal fire. Nothing I can do to you now, but just know that I know you're here. One misstep, one error, you'll make a mistake, it's inevitable. I'll be the first to learn of it, and when I do, it'll be standard procedure. like for every magic oddity who dares taint this city's air. Be seeing you.
Pleasant enough fellow, I guess. I think that was a duplicate book. I think I already have one of those.
Roots. Just turned to healing. Hairbrush. Only ever known Triss to use one like this. Amulets are emanating magic. Gotta be Triss's. She was allergic to potions.
You know what? Now I can't remember if we chose the alternate appearance for Triss or not. I know we went with the alternate Yennefer, and we went with the default Ciri, but I don't remember what we went with Triss. I think I went default because the alternate is a little... I mean, it's sexy for sure, don't get me wrong, but it's a little gaudy.
Triss's. Never knew her to drop them on the floor.
Oh, what have we over here? Rose of Remembrance.
The Rose of Remembrance. All dried up.
Alright, I think that's all we can do here. I don't remember if it matters where we go to follow, to track a beggar or a thief. Let's see what the options are, because we might just be able to find... No. I was gonna say, I thought there was a underwater passage to where we need to go, but that's fine. Okay guys, hold on a second. I'll be right back. Alrighty. Sorry about that, but I'm back and we are back. Okay, let's see here.
Oh, deepest apologies, Governor. Fetch some metal, you wretch.
I just did.
I've been robbed! Thief! Duty calls.
Let's see which way he went.
Worth seeing.
And how? Bucks of lasses from the lands already taken by Novigrad.
Must need someone to show them around Novigrad.
You read my mind.
Looking to enlist with a temple guard.
Oh. That's what these guys are. Okay.
He sensed something. Gotta stay further back.
You know the Ballad of Wonder?
Pickpocket!
Stormed in Novigrad. I've heard of you. Good day, sir.
And let's see.
No loitering round here.
At first, I thought it a jest, but then yesterday...
Keep hearing the guy call out for pickpocket, but I
Easy to
can't
make light of others' misfortunes.
see.
So what it take?
Bushel of
Heard of you.
What's so bad?
It is bad. When hidden a smuggled bottle of the finest Tucson at the bottom.
Let's go over here.
The thinking customer will see right away I've got the best deals this side of the pond.
I just sail back to Portland.
Maybe if I just go to these, one of these marks.
It's overripe sheep's feet.
What was it happened to Faulty's again?
Wait, how did... Wasn't this mark just...
From now on, assume your every move's observed.
Help the poor bloke out.
Look kindly on a wretched soul. Aid one who last saw nourishment 3 days past.
All right, give you a crown.
Crown's enough, my lord, when your gut's so empty it's stuck flat to your spine.
Could give you more on one condition. You tell me where you drop your takings for the day.
I drop 'em with me lady. Serious trouble if I didn't.
I think you take them to the Putrid Grove.
Far as I'm concerned, the king of beggars can stick his crown up his arse, then shove it even deeper with his sceptre. Bugger won't get a broken copper from me.
You're either pretty damn brave or just plain stupid.
What's he gonna do? Break me legs? Let him. Me taking's double as a cripple.
From what I hear, they'd break your legs just to start.
Some coin for me future widow, then.
Sorry, no deal.
You didn't tell me anything.
I don't know nothing. On your way. I've no use for you.
If I could have given him just a single crown, then yes, I would have
Let us
done
pray
that.
to the eternal fire, that it may grant our supplications. Eternal fire, hear our prayer. Eternal fire, hear our prayer.
Aid a veteran of the struggle against the Black once.
Where'd you fight?
Angering early on. In Sedaris last, along the banks of the Pontar. So, help me out?
Let's try this one. We got plenty of coin.
Now you help me. Gotta find the back alley locals call the Putrid Grove. It's important.
Don't know naught about no grove, putrid or other. Don't generally care much for orchardry.
This is urgent.
Leave me be, I don't know.
Alright, well, I guess they're gonna make you. Try to catch a criminal. I'm gonna keep hitting these beggars, though.
There must be order.
Eternal fire protects us. Gives monsters the shits.
Oh, is he up there? How do I get up there?
Arms for the poor?
You lame?
No chance. Both legs in perfect order. And me arms, look, like a windmill's wings. There. See me waving them? Looky here. Just look. My mind, thorough addled.
I gotta find the place they call the Putrid Grove.
I know it but won't say. I know it but won't say.
Why not?
Not allowed to say. I would tell you, though, if you didn't push, weren't so insistent. If you like, come again. Might tell you then.
Guess your mind truly is addled.
Didn't I say so?
Alright.
Another drifter in from Temeria.
Buy tomorrow what you can buy today.
Damn it, lost my way again.
Eat at the Kingfisher, you're sorted for at least 2.
Take pity on me, misery good folk, and aid a man crippled by misfortune.
Word is, nothing's free in Novigrad.
Oh, none one come bursting with questions. Now, where do you folk gain the idea we beggars know everything? I need to see this and I need to find that one who robbed me brother. Fuck if I know.
There's this place in Novigrad they call the Putrid Grove.
Aye, it's about right. Well, Novigrad's full of nooks and crannies with odd names. Looking to sightsee by a bloody map.
Heard men like you frequent this alley.
And I've heard they fed you horseshit and you smiled and ate it. Now, don't mean no offence. Go in peace.
Alright, let's see what we got going on over here. Ah, we'll let that ride. That'll be there. We'll come back to it. Oh, this guy.
My, what a freak. Hey, you touched it, you bought it. That's devilish dear.
More cautious than I thought. Can't get too close.
Stop! Thief!
Arms for the poor.
Holy moly, you're a skip.
Sir, be merciful. Give us a crowd, eh? Me mum's sick and if I don't feed her, well, she's like to die of hunger.
Let's try the money first. See if that will buy us goodwill.
And you gold-hearted man. Care to hear me tell a woe?
Some other time. I'm in a hurry.
Well, that just cost us 20.
Need some overripe sheep's feet then.
display here. Tunes like bells, begging to be seen. Yeah, that's all I know. Any means must.
Oh, not again. Are you kidding me? Oh, they switched.
What's your hair lately?
Temple guard let even you into the city. Generous. Downfall of civilization.
Oh, I think we're close.
Moral decay.
Yep, we found it. But now the trick is getting in. I think you need to have a password or something.
Officer, taking a rest from witch hunting. Greetings, Your Honour. Good to see you again.
Bring us the usual.
Nothing doing. Keep this up and you'll earn yourself some preferential rates.
Good, I enjoy shagging.
Open up.
Who are you and what you want?
Take a look. What do you see?
Yellow eyes, pair of swords, mutated killer me things.
Heard this place was a meeting spot for oddities.
Heard right. Know the password, get him free. Don't know it, gotta contribute to the Grave's upkeep.
Don't know the password.
Pay up then.
I don't have Delusion 2? Oh, wait a second, wait a second, wait a second, wait a second. Let's see. Let me try something here. Let's go.
Might be a problem there.
Then come back once you've solved it.
Alright, because I was trying to do some experimenting, and I actually... Yeah, I think this is part of it here. Okay, let's see. Whoops. I went ahead and started to level this up because it sounded kind of neat. I haven't... And I thought you were supposed to just, like, hold down right trigger, which is, like, your spell casting. And, so you kind of have to hold it longer to charge it, and then you do it. I'm gonna. That's right. So I don't have Delusion equipped. So let's go ahead and do that, and try this again.
Open up.
Oh, my old friend there.
Heard this place was a meeting spot for oddities.
Heard right. Know the password, get him free. Don't know it, gotta contribute to the Grave's upkeep.
Don't know the password.
Pay up then.
Here we go.
I won't pay. Let me in.
Yes, sir.
But anyways, with that other one, that puppet one, you can do that to an enemy, and it will, they will become your ally and fight. Like when you're fighting a pack of enemies, and then one of them will help you fight the pack. Sounded cool, but I need to do some more experimenting with it. That and the Ard, I'm working on. I'm leveling that up, which is the telekinetic blast.
Are not needed on a whim, but positively indispensable.
Who is this? Oh, sorceress.
In that case, please convey that if any of them should fall ill, we can stick his head in.
There's that again. I don't know what that's supposed to mean. Maybe a witch flying a broom, but they're dead? Oh, here she is.
About time we made something clear, sorceress.
Yes, high time.
Me and my men will manage just fine without the help of you or any other mages. But you, well, without our help, you're sitting ducks for the temple guard. Who do I spy?
Geralt?
Hey, Triss.
See you two know each other. See you two know each other well. I was curious whether you'd managed to find me, Witcher.
Your spies tell you I was looking for the Putrid Grove?
My skull would be a home for bottom-feeding river fish if I didn't keep an ear to the ground. And please, Putrid Grove, ugly name for our cosy little hideout, wouldn't you say?
I would have to agree with that.
Temple Guard tolerate your little operation?
Let's say they appreciate the value of a Novigrad crown.
Manga doesn't seem like the type that can be bought.
Anyone can be bought, but like it's true, Menga had cost me a fortune. Luckily, he's got officers, and they're mere mortals. Illnesses catch him at times. Other times, they want to catch a bit of diversion. See, Witcher, I've got plans. Big plans. Far-reaching plans to reshape this city head to toe.
Ever thought of seeking a seat on the city council?
City Council is a puppet troupe with a hierarchy of the Church of the Eternal Fire as its puppeteer. Until recently, that is, when Radovid and his witch hunters took the reins. The semblance of power don't interest me.
A man with a vision.
One day, the so-called free city of Novigrad will be truly free. But before that can happen, we got to rid it of superstition, farting around about the hallowed essence of the eternal fire. Nonsense for kiddies.
Apparently not. Cheering crowd at the execution. Mostly adults.
Any crowd of rabble will cheer to the stench of burning flesh. But one day, folk will understand the eternal fire's naught but a leash around their necks. They call this place the Putrid Grove, but it's the rest of Novigrad that's putrefied. This here's the last bastion of normality, sanity, reason. I'm actually glad someone like you's found his way to our city, because it will be our city one day, Geralt. Mark my words.
Yours, plural.
Yeah, mine. And me friends. But that's a tale for another time. For now, I'll leave you two alone. Because I can see, well, you clearly need it.
Geralt, I have a lot of things to take care of in town.
I'll be glad to tag along.
I can see why Triss has her fans. But man, I gotta tell you, I'm Team Yennefer all the way.
What's your arrangement? He using you?
Helping me to survive
6 months ago, if somebody said Triss Marigold would be working for a Novigrad criminal, I'd never have believed it.
that. 6 months ago, Triss Marigold parted with someone very dear to her and had to start anew. Hasn't turned out like I imagined. Come on. Let me give you a taste of my life.
Arms for the poor. Madam Sorceress. Beautiful as ever. Damn shame to part.
Don't fret. Bound to be back soon. I take it you're in Novigrad on important business.
Important doesn't do it justice. I'm looking for someone.
More precisely?
Young woman who's like a daughter to me.
Her? Here? No, impossible.
She was here. There are witnesses, evidence. Was hoping you'd heard something. You've been here a while. I need you to help me find something, anything, a trace.
I'll do everything I can, of course. Who might know more?
I don't know. I was hoping you'd be able to tell me.
You were a vulgar one. You can see it in your face. We can go in here.
Hello, Klug. Managed to get those magic incense ingredients?
Yes, somewhat with difficulties, you might say. I was walking along the canal with a sack full of goodies for you. Looked up and spied a trio of temple guards coming the other way.
Get to the point, Klug. No time today for one of your long stories.
Wait! A sack full of magicalities and they were coming straight towards me. I don't easily frighten, but I felt a cold sweat on my arse, I did. I'm afraid I had no choice. I dropped the sack in the water. I had to. When asked why, I claimed it contained a dead cat. You shan't believe this, but they believed me.
I need that package, Klug. I've got a contract.
It must be on the canal bed. Luckily, it was heavy enough to sink. I'm sure it'll turn up if you search.
You expect me to pay you, then dive for my goods into that ice-cold filth?
I can do that. Where'd you toss the package?
Near the crane. Second bridge in from the harbour.
I didn't expect such devotion.
Wanted to freshen up anyway. Let's go.
Stop. Hear that? They've come for us.
The fall didn't break until I began to prick his heels. Every man's got his sensitive spots. Interrogated a mage once. Pain couldn't touch him. Tore off his fingernails, crushed his bollocks, nothing. Turned out, he was devilishly ticklish. I placed a beetle on his belly and set a mug atop it. Damn near went mad.
We were lucky this time, but you'd best leave via the sewers. The trapdoor's in the floor.
Take care of yourself, Klug.
Alright. Where is the basement? Ah, here we go. It's in here. Oh, great.
There's a draft. Should be an exit. Klug went.
Free city of Novigrad. Name actually used to mean something.
The very reason so many of us came here after the massacre at Loch Wing. Thought it was safe and were out of its reaches. Instead, they jumped out of the frying pan into the fire. But Novigrad stands on top of a mountain of coin, and winning a war takes three things. Coin, coin, and even more coin. That's why they're exterminating mages, confiscating their property and possessions. And they'll go after non-humans next. The elves occupy slums, but the dwarves practically control financial life in the city.
Official word is that Novigrad will remain neutral. Somehow doubt anyone believes that anymore.
What's that? No, it's the rock.
Judging by what Klug said, the parcel should be around here on the bottom. Unless the poor man was mistaken. He's been forgetful ever since Manga interrogated him. Seems to be suffering from a persecution complex, too.
Current must have carried the sack seaward. I'll swim towards the port. Coming with?
Maybe
no.
some other time.
Don't know what you're
Of
missing.
course not.
Water's thick with pungent oils. Guessing it'll do wonders for my complexion.
And before we go back to Triss, let's dive down one more time. Sometimes there's extra bits that are not apparent right at first, and it does not look like that is the case.
Find the parcel? Or did you get wet for no reason?
Nothing like a refreshing swim in a filthy canal. Found a few fish, a rusty anchor, the carcass of a boat. Oh, and this.
Oh, my package. Hope the contents aren't soaked through. Oh, you're a doll.
Alright, lead the
Seem to be in
way.
your element.
Still remember my elements? How I use them?
Come on, 6 months isn't that long. It's not like I'm senile.
But you do have a history of amnesia.
I've recovered my memory.
Why does everybody keep bringing that up?
Good. That should stop people from taking advantage of you.
Someone's been taking advantage of me.
I have, for one.
I've never even intimated.
We need to hurry.
Well, I'm following you.
Greetings, sorceress.
Greetings, Brandon.
I didn't expect you to bring company.
Don't I know you from Game of Thrones?
Is that a problem?
By the eternal fire, no. I'm surprised, that's all. Together, I expect you resolve things twice as fast. You've the look of true experts. But I'd prefer you not to tarry and begin.
Triss, you and Brandon here. You've agreed a price?
We settled on a full coin purse.
Brandon & Co. is a serious outfit. We've the largest granary in all Novigrad.
I guess we never take pay in advance.
All right then. Let's get to work.
We need to place these crystals around the granary, near anything that looks rat-related.
Because I was gonna say, I don't think this guy's untrustworthy. I could be wrong, but I probably am wrong. Probably should have asked for money.
I'll cover
up
half
front.
the space. You take the other half. Look for evidence of rat activity.
You mean like these rats?
Thing is, I know what evidence of manticore activity looks like, but rodents?
Geralt, we'd both rather be somewhere else. I'd rather be sitting in a royal council meeting. But they killed my king. Look for crevices.
I like this.
Once we place this incense, what then?
I'll cast a spell and rats will live.
Can't do that without sprinkling incense? Don't really feel up to looking for rat shit.
Stop whining.
Looks like a good spot. I don't like that guy.
Brandon? I don't either. He's much too fat.
Can't help but agree. But no. Notice how he didn't try to haggle?
Must really want the rats out.
Triss, he's a merchant. He makes his living by
I told you. Should have made him pay at least half up front. Oh well.
Think I plugged every hole in there.
Alright. Get ready for some magic fireworks. Once I activate the incense, we'll have a minute to talk.
Are you even doing anything, Triss?
Now we wait for them to scurry away.
Interesting method. Never had much luck with rats. Once I hit one with a fork in complete darkness, trying to show off my witcher's senses. Masterful throw, really. Problem was, no one else saw it. How could they in the dark?
So, what do you think? Rat catcher? It's a long way to fall from being advisor to Temeria's king.
I'm just glad to see you safe and sound. And
Reconciled?
knew a man once who reacted to everything, especially adversity, by mocking it.
Healthy attitude. Must have lived long.
Came a day he lost both his legs in battle. He shrugged, said it was better that way. He'd never feel pain in them again.
I understand him perfectly.
I know. Thing is, he was lying to himself.
I think he just didn't have much of a choice.
We all lie sometimes, but lying to yourself is running away, whereas there's really nowhere to run.
Sometimes you have to escape just to forget. Your friend might have dwelled on his lost legs, but it's not like by grieving he could have grown another pair. So, tell me how Yen's doing?
How do you know I found her?
You didn't answer my question. How's Yen?
She's fine.
That's good.
Asking about anything specific?
Never mind. I got my answer.
Well, well. Are lovebirds having themselves a little chat instead of working?
The job's done. Geralt, those are...
I know who they are, Triss.
My friends begged me to notify them if I encountered a mage, sorceress, what have you. Didn't have the heart to refuse.
It's a trap, Geralt.
This stank from the start.
Such a sharp sense of smell. You should have legged it while you had the chance.
I don't generally leg it. Here's what I think you should do. Pay up and march your boys out of here while there's still time.
Don't be ridiculous. I didn't hire a sorceress in order to pay her.
Take my advice, mutant. If it's not your business,
Stay out of it.
Thanks for the advice, but I can't take it. All right, we've talked. Do what you gotta. Just remember, I can't help but get in your way.
Heard enough from this horse, son.
As have I. Neither is to leave here alive.
Bad choice.
If not for you, we need to find Brandon.
Whoops.
Don't kill me. Good sir, no. They forced me. Had I not told them, they'd have set fire to my home.
Oh,
my
that sounds like a
warehouse.
good idea.
The mage hunters know no mercy. Spare me, good man. Be not like those murderers.
Shut up. I should kill you. Thing is, you'd be no good to anyone but the gulls as a corpse. So you'll live and pay us double. Now.
Huh, maybe it was a good choice.
Fine. Your coin.
Now, get.
Thanks, Geralt.
You should try to keep better company.
He was still better than some mages. You know, I've been thinking who might know something about Ciri. And I just got an idea. There's an Oneiromancer in town, Corrine Tilly. Very capable, supposedly.
Never trusted in Dreamer's abilities myself.
Corrine's been very effective. You should at least try. She's taken a job close by. Follow the canal, away from the fish market. The house is near the first bridge. Its owner, de Jonquier, is a rich banker.
Not coming with me?
I've got some things to take care of.
Another rat-infested warehouse?
Not exactly. Nothing even remotely satisfying. Such are the times.
It was nice to see you again.
You too, Geralt. You should go now, before Corrine goes back into hiding somewhere.
What if I want to find you?
I live in the Bits, near the fish market. Stop by. It'll be nice.
All right. See you later.
All right. Let's go ahead and talk to the Dreamer. I was gonna say we might as well do some of these contracts, but for whatever reason I was thinking, we'll go ahead and do the Dreamer part. Might as well start picking up some of this free loot that I have not been doing lately. I don't think any of it is anything fancy, but or worthwhile. I have a loot habit. Oh, I guess we gotta keep going on around. This might even be the haunted.
Just passing by, wanderer? Or do you seek something specific?
Who's asking?
Rudolf de Jonquier. Of those de Jonquiers, yes. My ancestors laid the foundations of this city. I now own its largest bank.
Didn't need a recommendation. Name would have been enough.
Father always said, all ought to know your merits, son. Don't hide them under a bushel.
I'm looking for Corrine Tilly.
Oh, you've come to the right place, then. Corrine is inside. Been there for a few days, dreaming the home's history.
Why do you need to know the house's history? You a historian or on a whim?
I bought this property a short while ago.
Yeah,
Paid a pretty penny,
okay.
I might add. Soon after, I witnessed disturbances. It led me to fear the home might be haunted.
What are the symptoms?
Oh, they vary. Giggling in the night, and furniture moving about in the attic, and last week... Well, you shan't believe it. I found human feces in the parlor.
Well, that could be anything.
Not interested in what's going on inside? Seeing it for yourself?
I'm a banker. Cursed homes scare me. Do you know how a haunting can affect property value? Point of fact, Corinne requested she not be disturbed.
I'd like to go inside, look around.
I don't usually let strangers rummage around my home. Twin swords, though. You're a witcher. You may enter, call that my whim.
Alright. Let's see here. I just want to check. Witcher contracts. Oh, this is out of town. Okay, so this is not the same one. I thought this one was what the one we're doing now. Okay. Yeah, that's so crazy. Yeah, when we got the notice board one, I thought that's what this was. Thought this was what that was referring to. Oh, there's some giggling.
Stop! Go away! Don't do that. Leave it! Lay down, please. That's blood. Don't spill it. Please.
Can't.
Stop.
I know we.
Go away.
I think that it ends. There's something you have to do down there that calms the spirit. I don't remember if. This is a good thing to do right now. Oh, come on. Dice, please. Okay, let's see. What was this? Oh, it only has one. Oh, it's not very good at all compared to what we've got.
Put it down, please. That's blood. Don't spill it. Please.
again?
It's just a dream. Wake up.
The doll. The attic.
All right. Time to check the attic.
Stop! Go away! Don't do that. Leave it! Put it down, please. There's blood. Don't spill it. Please. Stop! Go away! Don't do that. Leave it!
Way to the next room's blocked.
Ah, what is this? Glitter. Paper on which a crib has been hastily drawn by a child, it seems.
There was a cradle on the second floor. Wonder what had happened if I laid a doll in it.
Put it down, please. There's blood. Don't spill it. Please.
Okay, where's the cradle? The crib.
Another masterpiece. An oven and a blackened grate. Oh joy. A riddle. Saw an oven in the cellar. Maybe I'll find another clue there.
They cooked the child.
Boo! Did I scare you?
No.
Scared you, didn't I? Can tell you was scared. Big brave man scared of wee little Sarah. Ain't that funny?
I wouldn't do that anymore if I were you, Sarah. You might scare someone so bad they'll hurt you.
Why would someone hurt me? having a spot of fun's not allowed anymore?
What are you playing?
That lady fell asleep, and I've sent her some horrible dreams. I'll not her awake neither. I can do that, you know. Funny, isn't it?
Very funny. Thing is, I gotta talk to the dreamer, so I'd like you to let her wake up.
Little Sarah doesn't want her to wake. Little Sarah wants to play.
You're lucky. I know you're a harmless godling, but others might not know, and then...
And how'd you know I'm a godling, eh? How's that, eh? Eh?
If it looks like one and acts like one, trust me, you're a godling. You give the dreamer nightmares and won't let her wake up. Why are you tormenting her?
I'm not tormenting anyone. Scary dreams are great. What I love is when this big hen chases me. Hen's got these red...
Why do you live in a haunted house?
Tell you a secret. The house ain't haunted. Not one bit. I just pretend it is. Make everyone think that. It was sitting there all empty, so I moved in. Bigwig from the bank then came and bought it. I don't like bankers, especially not to live with, so I decided to give him a scare.
Gave the banker a really big scare. See, he paid a lot for this house and won't give it up easily, which is why you need to find another home.
I don't want to! I don't! I won't!
Sarah, Novigrad's no place for a godling. But if you want to live here, that's your business. So let's make a deal.
A deal? What kind?
Leave the dreamer alone. In exchange, I'll tell the banker the house is haunted. For good, no way to lift the curse.
You tell him that? What if he doesn't believe you?
I'm a witcher. He'll believe me.
Yes? Yes? Yes! Do that, and I promise not to bother your friend. Not even a little. You're awfully nice, you know.
I don't hear that often. Thanks.
Now go wake that sleepyhead. I won't stop her. She'll get up.
Now, I wonder if I try to make her leave, what would have happened? I don't know. I don't remember what I did previous playthrough.
Who are you?
Triss Marigold sent me to see you.
Gods. Horrible nightmares. I was supposed to dream the history of this house. Instead, I saw furniture.
Hungry
furniture that wished to devour me.
furniture.
I know it must sound foolish, but in the dream, well, it was all too real. And not at all amusing.
No, that's true. Dreams,
The work
nightmares
of a godling.
can be like that.
She made people believe the house was haunted. Also injected your dreams with her little jokes.
And you managed to wake me. I feel fortunate.
We witchers have our ways.
I thank you very much. The dreams, they were awful. Any way I can pay you back?
Looks like
There is
Elizabeth
actually.
Hurley. Now that
I'm looking for a young
now that I'm
woman
looking
who
at
was
her.
seen in Novigrad.
I can certainly try to help. But I'll need to clear my head first. After those deranged dreams, I feel it's full of cobwebs. Find me at the Golden Sturgeon. I rent a room there.
All right. See you there.
Yeah, I don't know about you guys, but I definitely tend to play these RPGs as if, and I know this is going to sound stupid when I say it, but as if it was myself. And what I mean by that is I know other people like to role play as like, yeah, you know what, I'm going to be a bad person. Or I'm going to be, they get into the role playing. I guess I don't have the imagination for that. I mean, sometimes sure, like in Fallout 3, I played through good ending, and I tried to make it all the way through with the with bad karma, but I just couldn't. I don't know. And that's one scenario where it's like a known option that you can do that. It's a whole like a different path, but I guess there's other games like that too. But what I mean to say is that I tend to play as if it is myself doing the actions. I don't know about you guys. Feel free to leave a comment. How you play these kinds of things.
I saw Miss Corinne leave, but she refused to speak to me. Is the matter resolved? Or quite the opposite?
Oh, maybe tell him that you know what? I'm just gonna do this. Play it all the way through.
A bit of both. A demon had captured Corinne. I managed to free her, but the house is still haunted.
Did Corinne dream of the building's past?
Yeah. Pretty horrid, apparently, though she refused to talk about it. Nobody should inhabit the place.
So many crowns I paid! Oh, well. It shan't put me in the poorhouse. The second sword, is it in case the first one breaks?
No. Dumbass. Oh, that's not what it is. And it's funny because I think if I had told him the truth, he would have said, oh, well, there's some people that like to rent haunted houses, and, I can make a fortune, but... we will never know. Because I'm not going to go back and to a previous save point and find out. Alright, we gotta go to the Golden Sturgeon. I'm like obviously really foggy on these points, but I think this is where we had started where the stash is. I think that's how we unlock that as a home base in Novigrad. Or maybe not, actually. Nope, this is not the same place. What is this guy doing? Oh, I see. He's an addict.
Help some fellas out, master. We're a bit of coin short another round. 'Cause we're comrades, see? Witcher, ain't you? We're butchers. You slaughter, we slaughter. Except witchers earn more. Old villagers pitch in. Lords out with their purses. Ladies do like with their legs.
Guess I've been to the wrong villages. Dealt with the wrong lords and ladies.
Come on, don't make us beg. What's a witcher for, anyways? It's to help men in need.
You boys look tired. Probably ought to go home now.
Well, how long we been drinking now?
2 days. Well said, master. Home we will go.
We can go at it here, or at my place. You choose.
Burghers and burgesses of the free city of Novigrad. Master Playtop, that would be me, has the honor to announce the betting of George, known also as Pile Driver, is the name of our tavern's champion. Will anyone dare try to beat him?
No glass tastes sweet.
A dream in here.
Never witnessed a seance like this before, let alone participated.
I will guide you. You must first achieve a kind of mental accord. I must ask some questions. You must answer them. It's important you're truthful. Answer from your heart.
Your gift. Tell me how it works.
It's hard to describe. To start with, I must gain an understanding of the bond between the person and the object I'm to dream about. I ask questions, try to flesh out feelings, emotions. Truth is essential in this, and though most who come to me acknowledge that, many refuse to speak openly of certain matters. Apart from which, they remain unaware of others, further obscuring things.
What do you see in your dreams?
I don't. It's my client who sees. My gift lies in summoning the right dreams. At times, nightmares or strong desires impose themselves on true events. It takes skill to separate seed from chaff.
Let's begin.
To start with, tell me a memory you have of this woman.
What for?
Do as I ask.
Didn't I just
please.
tell you all that, Geralt?
I need the strongest, most complete memory you have of...
Ciri. The woman's name is Ciri. I accepted a job once. Did it. Asked to choose my reward, I invoked the law of surprise. Never thought I'd actually meet the child promised to me at that time. Years later, I was in the Broccolon forest. Happened on a girl there. Didn't know who she was. The Dryads wanted to keep her, turn her into one of their own. But the Waters of Oblivion, they failed in her case. Ciri came out of Broccolon with me. I sent her back to her grandmother then. But already, I felt bound to her.
By destiny.
By something more.
Thank you. Would you be willing to share another memory?
Yes.
No need to rush. We have time.
Ciri was orphaned during the Second War with Nilfgaard. Had no idea what to do with a young girl. So I did what I would have done with a boy and took her to Kaer Morhen. Figured some physical training, sword work, development of her stamina couldn't hurt. I remember her standing on a crumbling wall. A stone came loose, she lost her footing. Caught her at the last possible instant. Strongest memory, though, is of her coming out of her room one day, wearing a dress and claiming she was indisposed. Knew then that Ciri was maturing. It was unavoidable. I was lost in the face of that.
I see. Do you wish to tell me anything more?
Yes, I think so.
In that case, I'm listening.
It was after her time training at Kaer Morhen. After the moment when Yennefer first called Ciri her daughter. We'd been separated. I knew she was in danger. I dreamt of her multiple times. I found her at Stygga Castle. She'd gone there to free Yen and gotten herself captured in the process. They wanted to hurt her. I remember fighting side by side with Ciri on stairs slippery from blood. It was the first time she ever deflected a crossbow bolt with her sword. Told her never to try it again.
These memories, they're intense. Do you wish to continue?
I have more to say.
Then please do.
It was in Rivia. The Second War with Nilfgaard had just ended. There was still tension in the air. For gods know what reason, race riots erupted in the town. I tried to do something, but couldn't stop a riled crowd. A boy with a pitchfork. He ran it right through my gut. Yennefer lay dying as well. Ciri had us carried onto a boat. We sailed to a place where apple trees bloom eternal. She left us there. It was the last time I saw her.
You claim the woman has abilities. Tell me about them.
She's a child of the Elder Blood.
A descendant of bloody Volker. The rebel burned at the stake. The prophecies claim the world's destroyer will be born of the firebrand's cursed blood.
Pure legend.
Know when a legend transforms into prophecy? When it gains believers. I think you're right to be reticent in talking about the woman. I see. Do you wish to say more?
Yeah, there's something else. They call Ciri the Lady of Space and Time. Once I asked Yennefer why. She travels between worlds. Turns out I don't know how to talk about it. Didn't really understand much of what Yen told me. I just know there's more to it than traveling to different places, and that Ciri carries immense power in her blood.
I see. Do you wish to say more?
Yeah, there's something else. I remember Ciri having trouble controlling her abilities. Yennefer tried to teach her to cast simple spells, and Ciri destroyed a shed near the temple where they were. Really upset her, but it was just an old shed. I know it took her a while to gain control, and frankly, I doubt she controls her abilities fully to this day.
I see. Do you wish to say more?
No. Can we start?
Naturally. I knew you cared about her. But your tone, the emotions you so carefully conceal.
Let's continue, please.
Make yourself comfortable and try to relax. You must take my hand and talk of Ciri. Tell me where you think she might be. Who could be at her side?
If Ciri couldn't find me, I'm sure she would have looked for another friend.
Who do you mean?
She wouldn't look for Dandelion. What am I thinking?
Yennefer wasn't in Novigrad. Triss was. But Ciri never found her. Maybe Dandelion? They liked each other a lot.
Well, maybe it was Dandelion. I don't know his name, but the voice actor for Geralt is incredible. So good. It's curious, I should look it up, but I wonder if he's been the voice actor for all 3 games. This is the only one that I've played. Looking forward to the remakes of 1 and 2 for console. Alright, so Ciri was the swallow. And that dandy was Dandelion. Did your dream kill her, Geralt?
Dreamt of a swallow at first. After that, just nightmares.
At times the dreams can multiply. Show the past as well as the future.
The swallow. It symbolizes Ciri. She contacted Dandelion. I didn't know he was in town.
The poet. Heard about him. Someone left him the rosemary and thyme in their will.
Ah.
The rosemary and thyme?
That's...
Where's that?
As you enter the city through
That's
the
the
red light
building
district,
where...
you come upon a bridge. The rosemary is just past it.
Dandelion inherited a brothel?
So I've heard.
Thanks for your help.
Good luck, Witcher. I hope you find your Ciri.
That wasn't worth it. Stupid mug. You can bring me broken flowers to my wedding. Wait, is this the door out? gonna leave broken flowers on my grave.
And so,
I've had enough of living.
You know, I just want to check something real quick. I wonder if the game's gonna make us. Yeah, no. Surely the game's not gonna make us go off the bridge, on the bridge, and back through. We'll know soon enough. Yeah, I don't think. Yeah, see, it's curving around. Okay.
Trouble? Aim? You fix it?
No. Sit on come to the wall once. Himself done.
Oh wait, it's 3:41 p.m. Okay, I thought it was a.m. I guess because of the weather, I thought it was night. Actually, I want to go back to this blacksmith. I want to see if he's a high enough level that he can build something for me.
What do you have on offer?
Redanian dumplings, speciality of the house, heartily recommended. Blimey. A vat gun in my establishment? It can't be.
How do you know I'm a witcher?
Are you joking? Silver blades. Who else uses them? Crafted in Mahakam, am I right? Must be about 40 inches long?
40 and a half. Still impressed. You're something of an expert, evidently.
I'm Ibir Hattori, former master swordsmith. Currently, a master of dumplings.
Geralt of Rivia.
A pleasure, Geralt. How might I help you? Care to try a dumpling?
Sure, I'll try dumpling.
Tasty.
Glad to hear it. Anything else I can do for you?
Looking for a good swordsmith. No one?
3 swords on your back. A bit much, don't you think?
Good one. But all jests aside, you make swords anymore?
Really. It's dumplings now. I must make a living. But I miss the hammer, anvil, and bellows. Oh, the heat of the forge. Were it not for that swiving Van Horn.
Don't know what you're talking about.
I shan't greet a witcher with dumplings. Come, let me show you something.
Quite a collection. Premium quality, too.
Thank you. I've kept these as mementos.
Damn shame you don't make them anymore. I'd gladly replace what I have with this kind of steel. Someone with your skills? Why the hell are you needing dough?
This might surprise you. The pay is better. But above all, it's much safer. Food vendors rarely disappear or end up as cripples.
I see. Someone controlling Novigrad's smithing market?
Not officially, though all supplies go through Ernst Van Horn. And they say he plays cards with Cleaver. Frequently.
Ernst Van Horn. Who's that?
Modest beginnings. A small dockside workshop. However, he proved extremely ambitious. He knew he could not compete with other swordmakers on skill alone, so he resorted to other methods.
Other methods?
A bit of slander here. Buying business debt cheaply and taking over there. And whenever the competition was a ploughing non-human, he'd accuse them of being Havocars.
Is that how he did you in?
I did not give up without a fight. I went to town hall, negotiated. Alas, it was all in vain. He'd already enlisted Cleaver's protection. And in Novigrad, few dare get in Cleaver's way.
Tried negotiating? Making a deal?
With Van Horn? Do you jest? He's a proper heartless bastard. Either play by his rules and pay him, or go out of business.
I see.
But I shan't complain. Dumplings have proven an excellent source of income. It's just... well...
You miss the heat of the forge. Tried getting supplies from someone else?
Those rogues of the underworld control all the sources. How am I to talk to them? Unless... Would you be willing to help me?
Want me to help you get you supplies? How?
Just come with me to a meeting. As my bodyguard, it'll bolster my confidence. Truth be told, not so long ago, I tried negotiating some iron deliveries with one of the King of Beggars' men.
Right. King wouldn't worry about an embargo Cleaver imposed.
It's just... he demanded an inordinately large share of the profits. I thought you might help me negotiate. I don't mean gratis. I'm certain we can agree on a fee.
Could I choose something from your collection?
Oh, forget this rubbish. I shall forge you a sword fit for killing gods.
I don't know. Criminal underworld. Not really sure I want to meddle with them.
I badly need your help. Van Horn is a Van Horsen. You must be
Clever
taught
pun.
a lesson. I'd be eternally grateful.
Atari or whatever your name is.
Plate armor, yours. Or perhaps you'd like a catapult or a trebuchet.
All right, I'll arrange a meeting.
Fine. Arrange the meeting.
Splendid. Meet me after dark, near the crane at the docks.
What is it with this crane at the docks, man? Is that the biggest landmark they have in Novigrad? What's this? I'll take that. Sure. Oh yeah, that's right. What are these posters? The Spula's laundry. We clean everything but your pockets. Drop your trousers off today, pick them up clean as new tomorrow. Bring your children to Marabella's School for Tots, where they will learn reading, writing, and respect for the gods. We charge no fees, but welcome donations from all. Your generosity is what keeps us going. Something suspicious about that, if you ask me. Must be pedos. Or witches hungry for children's blood.
Temple guard let even you into the city. I'll never come back, you stinking staddies. Next time I'll rip your fucking legs off and
I
shove them
told
in
you
your
there was a
arse till you've
dwarf.
toes for teeth. Get out in the nick of time, as always.
Zoltan, with your boot to someone's ass, as always. Who were those men?
Local colour. I wasn't going more than a moment. Long enough for them to turn our home into theirs. All right, time for some spring cleaning. I've got to boot them all out. Care to join me?
With pleasure.
I can't do that now.
We killed him! Oh, that reminds me of a piece of war.
Yeah, almost like we never left Bergen.
I'm pleased. That went well. Now we can greet each other like the gods ordained. Ages, pal.
Hey, Zoltan. You look good.
Training plenty lately. What with the war on, no Mahakaman meat to be found, but Redanian lagers standing in just fine. You, though, you've withered a bit. Something worrying you?
It's about Ciri. I know she came to Novigrad. Might still be here.
You mean she's come back? I'll be damned. I wonder if I'd recognize her. How many years is it now? 6, 7? But what'd she be doing here?
Hiding, probably. She might be in danger.
See her in your dreams?
Couple times. Her and the Wild Hunt.
Oh, not good.
Not at all, but I know she came here and contacted Dandelion.
We've a wee problem then.
Where's Dandelion?
I'd like to know that myself. Maybe he could explain what the hell's going on. I just barely returned, as you saw. I'm expecting to come home to a hot like a boar and some cold ale, and what do you find instead? A shite storm. Dandelion gone, the tavern chock full of bums. Haven't a clue what happened.
Let's look around. Might find something that'll put us on his trail.
Prime idea. I say we start on the ground floor. It's where he sat and wrote.
Alright, well, I saw something twinkling over here.
Hmm. 10 barrels of Toussaint Dry, 5 cases of sodden triple mead. Nothing here.
No, that's exactly what we're looking for. It's his planner.
Huh. Dandelion and planning? Good one. Besides, anything he wrote here probably had a special system. Chaos only he could ever decipher. Actually, in the past, sometimes not even that.
Give him a chance. Might not be that bad. Seems when he inherited this fine establishment, it came with some fine responsibilities. Bookkeeping among them. He also made a habit of noting down the times of his meetings, official and private. So, who'd he been seeing of late? Ah, here it is. Seems he's only been meeting women of late, the dog.
Zoltan, please. You really want to track down the women Dandelion's been wooing? Most likely all angry women by now.
Got any better ideas? Besides, Dandelion's a babbler. They're sure to know something of his doings. We should divide these somehow. Perhaps... fuck it. I'll ask the lassies in my half, you interrogate the ones in yours. Suit you?
Zoltan, wait. This is in verse.
And you figure that's unnatural because...
Wonderful. Meet me back here when you're done. Share our findings.
Right you are. Need to do a wee bit of tidying before I go. Cannot stomach the idea of coming back to this mess. And you'd be wise to read your bit before you scurry off. If you need anything, I'll be next door.
Alright. Well, I'm gonna have to go into the menu. Okay. Oh, that's not quest items. Here we go. Rosa Far Atre. Like a rose abashed of its crimson hue, fair Rosa would sink into humor's blue. She shunned her lessons in civility to swing her dwarf with agility. A charming garden enclosed villa in Gildorf. Molly, though well she knows the touch of silken lace, she shuns not straw when gripped in lust's embrace. Gildorf, a villa next to the morgue. Vespula. Though timid in looks, no adventure did skip her. My heart melts when she asks, ever had a big dipper? Farcomers, laundry near the mouth of the Pontar. Marabella. Though her cries are divine, when behind closed doors, standing on stage, her squawks are drowned by snores. The bids near proper square. Eliel. A figure most rare, her nature dual. Look deep in her eyes or be made a fool. Tailor shop across from the tannery. Oh my god. Please put the marks on the mini map. I don't want to have to deduce all of that right now. Alright, good.
The faculty of Oxenford University is honored to grant Julian Alfred Pancratz, Viscount de Letonov, the title of Master of the Seven Liberal Arts.
Oi, Grey Knight.
Nice it, you mighty dwarf.
Oh, let it go, Jared. Come on, we need another
I will get you every last copper, with interest. Give me a week, please.
Horson's no banker. He's an honest man. You pay on time, you get protection. You don't pay.
Oh.
Help!
Ouch.
What you hollering for, stupid wench? What are you hoping for? A knight in shining armour?
Someone call for a knight?
Keep out of this, Greyhead, not your concern.
I don't know what to do. I'm just gonna go ahead and pay, because maybe then she'll owe us. Because if I say she's got new protection, but then she kind of really doesn't, so. But then maybe they would believe it. Screw it. I'm just gonna pay it. See what happens.
Take this coin and leave.
That ain't how it works. Vespula's to pay or be taught a lesson.
Already given her a verbal reprimand. Now go, before I teach you a lesson.
Come on. Gold's gold.
Thank you. Oh, thank you. To think there are men who'll help a stranger out of the kindness of their hearts.
Oh, that's not why I did it.
Out of kindness, and you're not entirely a stranger.
What are you? Oh, I know you. You're that witcher took Dandelion out whoring. Gerald, right?
Not Gerald. Geralt.
Oh. Dreadful sorry.
What do you think? Where could Dandelion be?
Probably out whoring. That horse pheasant. That lying scoundrel.
Ouch. What did he do to get your goat?
Same thing as ever. Prize bullshitter came back, saying it was till death do we part this time. And no more than a week passed before I spotted him in Harbourside, strolling with some trollop on his arm. 'Twas the last straw. All those questions about the washerwomen at the bathhouse, then this. I beat him black and blue and threw him out on his ear.
Dandelion ask you about other washerwomen? Not terribly subtle even for him.
Maybe he likes some sudsy.
Maybe. But what did he ask about, exactly?
Oh, this and that, really. What's it like at the bathhouse? Have I got any friends there? What are their working hours? I don't know. Maybe he's looking to hire one for his tavern. Maybe I got all in a huff for no reason.
This woman he was with in the harbour. Who was she?
Claimed she was his niece from Kovir. Ha! Kovir, more likely. Corset so tight her eyes were popping out her head.
Siri.
His too, come to think of it. An artist or a whore. Doesn't much matter as they're one in the same.
Thanks for your help. Listen, when I find Dandelion, anything I should tell him?
No. I mean, tell him he's a two-faced snake, but it would be nice if he dropped by.
I'm a friend of Dandelion's, looking for Elial.
You've come to the right spot.
Elial,
How might
that's
I
what
be
he
of
said.
service? Need something shortened? Patch your trousers, darn your socks.
You Elial?
Yes. Now pick your jaw up off the floor.
Sorry, I thought Elial was one of Dandelion's girlfriends.
Oh, so it's that. Wait here.
Oh, is he a cross-dresser?
Any better?
I didn't remember this
So
part.
Elial.
Did you and how did you two meet?
I met him one night in a tavern. He was blind drunk.
What happened?
What do you think? We spoke.
That's it.
I'm not sure what you're getting at, but I should make one thing clear. Men don't interest me. Told him that as well. Luckily, Dandelion's an open-minded fellow. We had a lovely evening. He became a loyal customer afterwards.
Dandelion visit your shop often?
I tried many times to talk him into a decent doublet. Sadly, he'd only come in to get a button reaffixed or a hole patched.
When'd you last see him?
Some time ago. He brought in one of Zoltan's jerkins, insisted I sew on an extra pocket. Odd as requests go, I had the distinct feeling he'd actually come to talk.
What did you and Dandelion talk about? He ask about anything in particular?
Let me think. Had an ordinary chat, really. Although, indeed, he did keep asking about Kalkstein. If Dandelion and I hadn't laid our cards on the table at the start, I might have suspected he had a history with the alchemist. He spoke like a lovesick beau. In fact, he desperately wished to meet with him.
Kalkstein's in Novigrad? Wouldn't mind seeing him myself.
You're too late, I fear. The witch hunters nabbed him recently, burned him at the stake in Hierarch Square. But as he perished, the goings-on, impressive. Fiery beasts circled his pyre, then rose into the sky and exploded to form letters.
A showman, even in death.
What did they spell?
Radovid, Sut's flaccid cock.
Oh, that's great.
I know this is none of my business, but why do
I dress up? As a child, I dreamt of becoming a Doppler when I grew up. I became a tailor instead. Discovered clothing. Costumes can express all the complexities of one's personality. I'm a Redanian countess one day, a dockside thug the next. That is true freedom.
Mm-hmm.
Have you never thought to become someone else? Even for a moment? Must be horribly boring being a witcher all the time.
I managed to stay interested. Thanks for your help, and nice to meet you.
I can help with much more. If you need new trousers or a vest, you know where to find me.
Alright, is he... Oh, he's got the merchants. Oh, nice.
Staring at the kids, you're scaring them.
Let's press on. Only 3 more to go.
I know you. You're the one Kill King Foltest.
Yep, that was me.
There must be order.
Excuse me. I'm looking for Marabella.
I am she. Wait outside. Class is in session.
Can't wait.
Sorry, can't wait. Hear about Dandelion. I'm Geralt, and I'm...
Geralt? I know you. Fine. If you're eager to join in the lesson, you're welcome to. Children, sadly the Ratcatcher has a fever today, but in his stead, we're honoured to welcome a Witcher, who will now tell us about his trade.
But...
This is grand!
You shan't disappoint them.
Wait a second. This is just like Fallout 4.
So, who would like to ask the first
But they came out in
question?
the same year.
What's it mean that witches are lecturers?
You shouldn't listen to everything people say about...
Means they go to sleep early.
Yeah, that's it.
So that's why Mum went to tuck that witcher in.
Yep.
Children, what's the meaning of this? Next question.
Is it true witches kill kings?
A man cursed who's turned into a monster, a witcher might have to kill, even if he's a king.
So King Foltest was a monster. What's it like to cut off someone's head? Can you show us how to cut off a head? Can we try your potions?
Enough. That is all for today. Gather your things and I shall see you in the morning.
Yeah!
Bid farewell to Master Geralt.
It's great you came. I'd have rather had the Ratcatcher.
Of course.
So please do tell me, why are you here?
Thanks. That was an ordeal. Think I'd rather face a swarm of neckers than a class of 10-year-olds.
The Ratcatcher had no objections.
Oh yeah? How's he feeling?
He's dead. Bubonic plague, it seems. I didn't want to upset the children. But you wish to speak of Dandelion?
I know you saw Dandelion recently.
Oh, yes. Longest afternoon of my life.
He read you his poems.
No. He perused the illustrated guide to fungi.
Maybe... No. Won't even try to guess why he wanted to do that.
Mould. That was his interest. When his hand abandoned my knee to point at a figure of penicillium, I knew the fire between us had died. Permanently.
See Dandelion after the fungus incident?
No. I even considered granting him another chance. His heart of hearts is pure gold. He simply needs a bit more discipline in his life. But he never came back to see me. So I thought if it's done, it's done.
Thanks for your help. Farewell.
Now that is one thing that even myself can tend to forget about, is the humor in this game is top notch. Very, very dry. And like I said, whoever the voice actor is, he is able to imbue the dialogue with the perfect tone. What's this one? Oh, this is the school I made a bad joke about. All right, I take it back, Marbella. You're all right.
Stop it! Why are your eyes so strange?
Hey, not like that. Draw it out more.
I think I Might go into the OBS. I'm not sure if this can be fixed or even needs to be fixed, but I'm noticing on my TV screen, you know, it looks better than on the computer screen. Not that I think the computer screen looks pretty good actually. It's just that I'm noticing that there is some kind of, it's like too warm. It, you know, and I wonder if surely there's a way to adjust the warmth, coolness of the image, because I might look into that.
This Baronet's Lavalettes villa.
Shouldn't interest you. The Baroness don't mingle with just anyone.
Don't worry. I'm here to see your chambermaid, Molly.
Out of the way. Baroness is riding out. Be gone.
Geralt of Rivia at my doorstep? Surely this is no chance encounter?
Greetings, Baroness. Greetings, General. You're right.
Oh, that's that dude from
There's
the
no mistaking
Emir's
you.
castle.
But for etiquette's sake, Mary Louisa Lavalette, an Imperial General and a Witcher meet.
I didn't remember the name.
Surprising.
Yeah, we had an opportunity to, talk when the Emperor summoned me to Vizima.
Had you run afoul of Var Emrys? No. You'd be long dead if that were so. It seems then that you share some interests. But I
All
shan't
right,
question you out
Detective
of doors.
Brown.
Will you accept my invitation? Tell me what brings you here.
Looking for a girl named Molly. Heard she works here.
My maidservant. I'm afraid she's currently at the home of my dear friend Patricia Vegelbud.
Perhaps Geralt could accompany us. He could speak with Molly at the races.
Is that something you'd consider, Witcher? Care to partake of some sophisticated diversion?
I'll find my way to the Vegelbuds.
Think I can find my own way to the Vegelbud home.
Very well. Perhaps I can convince you to join me later at the races. I shall keep an eye out for you.
Oh, I should. Oh, I thought there was one more. Wait a second. What is? Yeah, Rosa.
I chased the pansy all the way to the garden.
One false move and you will regret it.
Driving in
Locked.
as quick as a tomcat. Scrambled out the hole in the back wall.
Sounds like you might have been an acrobat.
Maybe so. Both misses are fond of freaks.
Let's see here.
We crossed the Yara, we will cross the
I'm not sure if it's a good idea or not. Whoa! Oops.
Fancy men like me? Whole town's going on about it. So no point playing hard to get, sugar puss.
It's Lady Varatra to you. And I'd advise you to sod off, sugar puss, before I report this to Papa.
What? Oh, enhanced neck. Can I make that now? Whoops, wrong button. Yes, I can. I'm gonna make that first. Oh, good, good, good. And we can get this too. Excellent. Excellent. Alright, this is already worth coming in here.
Who are you? Why are you here? Answer this instant or I'll summon the guards.
Simmer
Sorry
down,
to sneak in,
princess.
miss. I'm Geralt, a friend of the bard Dandelion.
Geralt of Rivia? The famed witcher of the ballads?
What are you doing here, vagrant? How'd you get in? I let no one in the front, my lady. I swear it on the great sun.
Not a word. I'll handle this. Hold your tongue, sir. This is Frederick Francis de Bergerac, my new swordplay instructor, correct? Show him to the training room. I shall join him shortly.
You heard it, lady.
Hope you realise what you've got yourself into.
Hope so too.
Miss Rose has got a downright beastly temper. Shows no mercy once she grips a sword. Grab the wooden one. Take care not to hurt the little miss. You'll learn the ambassador's eye. Follow me.
You're my new instructor. Well, well, Papa clearly went out of his way this time. Wood, to start with. I must know your worth.
Oh shit.
Why bother with two swords when you can barely handle one? Damn it! Well fought. You're much better than the last one.
I'm not actually your swordplay instructor.
Really? Then who are you? And how on earth did you get
Wait,
in?
didn't we already establish this?
Am I imagining things? Didn't we just have this conversation in the garden?
The garden? Yes, yes. In the garden. So, what was it you said? Why are you here?
Before I ask, gotta admit, you do pretty well with a sword. One pointer. Don't expose your left flank when you dodge.
Oh, I know. Terrible habit. Can't seem to get rid of it. I'd hoped to find someone in Novigrad who could help me to do so. But don't you dare try to dazzle me with advice. Already admitted you're not here to give me lessons.
Came to ask about your rhetoric tutor, Dandelion.
Rhetoric tutor? Good one. That is why Papa hired him, but not at all what the bard had in mind. He mostly played his lute and sang for us. I believe he thought he was wooing.
Mean he wasn't? But you had some sort of relationship.
If you call him chasing after me a relationship. Even so, there was nothing between us. Seems my sisters had a bit of fun at our expense. But enough chatter. Stand and fight. I demand a rematch.
If you must.
Ratted!
I hit. Block. Oh, snap. Oh, damn! She's fast.
Damn it! Well, if you're not an instructor, you should certainly be one. Fancy giving me a few private lessons?
Now she's tamed. I'm gonna say gladly.
Can't rightly refuse a request from a lady.
What are you two lovebirds whispering about? You asked about my relationship with Dandelion? Well, here's the mix-up's mastermind. Edna Va Atra, the greatest mischief maker north or south of the Yaruga.
Hang on. So it was you in the garden.
Of course it was me. Why, did Rosa try to play you for a fool? Don't be mad. We've done this since we were children. People have always mistaken us for one another.
Can someone please explain what this is all about? Which of you met with Dandelion?
No need to get angry, instructor. I'll explain. Edna sent Dandelion some love letters. She signed my name. Conceited as he is, naturally he fell for it. I was left to repel the aging bard's advances. Rosa, I had the best of intentions, you know that. I felt you needed help taking the first step. You blushed every time he sang a ballad. He'll next sing at your funeral if you don't stop it right now.
Calm down, ladies. No poet's worth two sisters nipping at each other's throats.
Especially not this one.
Listen, I just want to know one thing. Either of you seen Dandelion lately?
Edna might have. I certainly have not. My dear sister, I would never spend time alone with a man for whom you burn with a secret passion. Burn with passion? For one who incessantly praises another woman's talents? Afraid I've more sense than that.
Dandelion act any different lately? Notice anything strange?
Strange? Not really. It's no use, Geralt. She's so enamored she'd hardly notice if he turned into a werewolf. Edna, what? You needn't pretend he followed convention. Remember when he took us to the cemetery?
Rhetoric lessons in a cemetery. Unusual even for Dandelion.
We set out to visit the graves of celebrated Oxenford professors. He ended up quizzing us about Margrave Henkel.
Who?
Eccentric old coot. Died recently. He'd apparently been an important and generous patron of the arts as a young man.
Bet sophisticated young ladies like you know a bunch about politics.
We've picked up a few things. What would you like to know?
Wonder how the war's going. Any outcome looming?
Papa says much depends on Radovid, and on who captures Novigrad first.
What's Novigrad got to do with it? Free city. Never taken sides. Always stayed out of conflicts.
Oh, even children know Novigrad's home to the world's largest fleet. And they say the city's treasury's bursting with enough to equip 2 armies.
Emperor continuing to push north. Courtiers must be ecstatic.
His confidants must be. But Papa says that's not likely to last much longer.
Why not?
Papa says the war's disrupting trade, and people are tired of financing the Emperor's adventures.
Changing subjects. Who'd Dandelion sing about? Know anything about her?
I believe she's a poetess, or trebaritz. Very skilled and exceptionally talented, of course. But who knows? The bard might have invented her just to make us jealous. Pitiful chorister. I'd say it worked. You've gone all red in the face just talking about it. Your face will be red when I scratch your eyes out.
Been a pleasure, but I've got stuff to take care of.
Exceedingly nice to meet you. Please come again. Well, can I expect any more lessons in future?
Awfully convincing, miss. Wonder where you learned it. Name the time and place.
House here, tomorrow. Same time as today.
See you then.
See you, Master Witcher.
I do have to get my stuff. No, good. Thank God. I was so afraid I was gonna leave and then like, oh yeah, I left my stuff in the practice room, the rough house. I think we've already got that one. I know we've got that one. Gee, who knows? Yeah, I think we've got that one. Alright, let's see here. How are we doing on... Oh, we're fine on weight. Okay, let's see. Now we need to meet out with... these guys. Where's the nearest fast travel? I guess here.
Got my eye on you, white one. Move on. God, he's on the racehorse.
Alright, yeah, let's call Roach.
Let's go!
Soothing, the scent of the freshly cooked.
We meet again, Witcher.
Yeah, managed to get here. Truth be told, hard to miss an estate this grand.
My father owned a similar estate in Bruges. As a young girl, I'd travel there often to ride.
Shall we look at the horses? Do you like horses, Geralt?
I guess so. Called every horse I've had Roach.
The grey mare is Cantarella, sired by Cahir, the champion from Vol.
Grey's a nice color. For horses, too.
My coin's on the Black Stallion, Nemrod, purest Nilfgaardian stock.
Surprised he didn't salute you, General. Know anything about the chestnut or the bay?
The chestnut is Thunderbolt, a pure-blood Britannian, gallant steed, but too headstrong for my taste, difficult to control. And the bay hails from Zerrikania. Lord de Volte acquired him recently. I know little about him, though Zerrikanians are reputed to have incredible stamina.
Seem to know your horses.
No is not the word. Morvran's a true expert.
I find them to be far more honest than men. Must say, I'm curious how you manage in the saddle, Witcher.
Mostly just try to stay in it.
What would you say to a little race?
Not what I came here for.
Don't make me beg, Witcher. Tell you what, win, and I shall give you my finest saddle. Made in Nilfgaard proper of beautifully tanned.
Yeah, it looks a little too frou-frou for me.
I'd rather resolve what I have to with Molly.
Very well. I shan't insist. The attractive one, that's Molly. Speak to her. The Baroness and I will place our wagers. You can then ride back to Novigrad with us if you wish.
Okay, let me by. Let me through. Okay, how do I... Are you... Really? You're gonna make me go all the way around? Oh my god, Geralt!
I'm Molly, my lord. Wish to see me?
Call me Geralt.
Geralt! That Geralt! The one Dandelion's rescued time and time again!
Yeah, that one.
Mm-hmm. Wouldn't be here if not for Dandelion.
Told me all about your adventures. How he'd ready you for battle with his songs. How he tamed the Kairan by playing his lute.
I meant that literally. Dandelion's why I'm here. Came to ask
See,
you about
there you go.
know where he might be.
That's... Oh, man. The writing's so good.
Sadly, I haven't got a clue. We've not seen each other in ages. The Baroness don't approve of our acquaintance. Says Dandelion's a good-for-nothing layabout. Can you imagine? But... or maybe his sister could help you. Such a nice girl.
You do realize Dandelion doesn't have a sister.
Sure he does. Saw him himself.
Ah, Siri.
Funny, she don't look like him at all. Blonde, for starters. Maybe they've different fathers.
Mm-hmm. Different mothers, too.
Maybe. But you could see he cares for her. Looks after her. The way he carried her packages and...
These packages, any chance they were trunks, travel cases? And this girl, possibly a Truberitz?
Yes, yes. Now I remember. She's a travelling performer. Sailed in from Kavir. Talented family, innit?
Exceptionally. And very loving as well, I'm sure.
If you only knew. Dandelion even wrote a poem for her. To my dearest Calinetta. Or some such. Oh, to have a brother like that.
Any chance you remember your last conversation with Dandelion?
Of course. He came to borrow some coin for a barge.
What? Why'd he need a barge?
To take me on a romantic cruise of the canals by the light of the moon.
What?
Said there'd be strawberries and that wine with the bubbles, and he'd sing me arias. But I've not seen him since.
Thanks, Molly.
Wait, before you go, I've got a request. Dandelion told me once he'd show me his etchings, but he never did. I'd so like to see them.
Won't be too hard to convince him. He loves showing off those etchings to anyone he can.
Oh, that's wonderful! Thanks, and good luck to you on your search.
Okay. I don't recall that those etchings are particularly important, but Alright.
Sick of it all.
This time I think we will return. With Voorhis. It might be interesting.
Ah, Geralt, there you are. Shall we return together?
Gladly. It's a long way to Novigrad. Road ought to seem shorter with some company.
I'd say the same. Well then, let's go.
I probably should erase them. One of the things that is a criticism of this game is the horse controls are not
And
the
here we
greatest.
are.
Not impossible,
Thank
but
you for
I
your
just
company.
don't like engaging in them if I don't
Likewise.
have to.
See ya.
Okay, so I thought there might be some conversation, but obviously there's not. Okay, so now we got to consult results on. Might have been better just to come back on our own now that I know how it turned out. Wait, time to invest in movies? Is that what he said?
Move on.
What are you... What is he doing? Oh well.
Scared to see those mugs anymore.
Got right cabbage last night. Head feels like it's full of sound. Best your salt town, you old buck. What's this? Haven't even drunk her water. Not even. Ah, you're back. You met Poppy? She ought to start talking any day now.
That Field Marshal Duda's replacement? The Marshal was a parrot. You do remember, right? Where'd you get her?
At auction. Some mage's estate went under the hammer. Witch hunters and the Eternal Fire joined forces, staked out his place and rounded the sorry sap up, put his things up for sale. Happened to be passing by and saw this out. Came with her own cage.
How could you resist?
Could they? 'Tweren't possible. Ah, but dandelions what matters now. So, how'd you do?
Alright, I could be wrong,
Learn
but I
much?
think that bird is Dandelion?
Women on my list hadn't seen Dandelion in a while. All claimed he had been acting strange. Also mentioned he'd been seeing someone else. Thing is, Mystery Woman wasn't on my list.
What's she supposedly like, this lass?
Blonde, from Kovir. A Troberitz, apparently, named Kalinetta or something like that.
That makes it clear as crystal. It's Priscilla. Aye. Must be her.
Who's this Priscilla?
A Troberitz, like you said. Quite popular of late. Picture Dandelion with a pair of tits and you've got the general idea.
Interesting image. So how'd Dandelion handle meeting his female double?
I think he fell in love.
What can I say? Could be he finally met his match.
She's his match, all right. Maybe more. The laddie's head's on fire. Lassie's got him whirling.
All right. Guess we gotta talk to her.
Priscilla works for the Mummers troupe. Reynard and the Foxen. Whenever they're in town, she performs nightly at the Kingfisher.
Mean we've been sentenced to an evening of poetry?
Must you always? This'll be true poetry, Geralt. You'll see.
Alright, I am going to take a nature break. I'll be right back. Alright, I'm back. Alright. I think this is something where Geralt does a little bit of stage acting. Which is also something that they did in, I think they did it in all three, Origins, Odyssey, and Valhalla. Oops. Oops.
Well, how long you gonna make me wait?
See, I may not want to race, but I will definitely take on a fight whenever I can. Wait a second. Okay. I know if you'll notice below the enhanced swallow, there's a blank spot. That's where my crossbow would be, and that was. I remember having it equipped before. I thought maybe I lost it somewhere along the way. Get out of my way. Lady, do you mind? Oh, wait, no, this is not what I thought it was. But there is a mission where Geralt...
Beg your pardon?
Takes part in a... Oh, that's right, That's right, I gotta do it at dusk or whatever. Oh, I cannot do that now. Okay. Do I have to go outside? Well, you know what? Let's do this. What was out back? I told it that... Yeah, I just totally spaced on the fact that it did say to come back at night. What is this? Notice board. I thought we got all the notice boards. Just gonna grab these.
Oh!
Okay. I guess it just respawned. See, this will let us meditate here.
Worth seeing and how. Buxom lasses from the lands already taken by Nilfgaard.
What's that say? Oh, the kingfisher. Alright, there we go.
Ah, here already. Come on, let's find some arse rests. Should start soon.
She is the female dandelion.
These scars long have yearned for your tender caress, to bind our fortunes. Damn what the stars own. Rend my heart open, then your love profess, a winding, weaving fate to which we both atone. You flee, my dream come the morning. Your scent, berry star, lilac sweet, to dream of raven locks and twisted, stormy, of violet eyes dream come the morning. Your scent, berries tart, lilac sweet. To dream of raven locks and twisted stormy, of violet eyes glistening as you weep. I know not if fate would have us live as one, or if by love's blind chance we've been bound. The wish I whispered when it all began, did it forge a love you might never have found? You flee, my dream come the morning. Your scent, berries tart, lilac sweet. To dream of raven locks and twisted stormy, of violet eyes glistening as you weep.
I don't know, Geralt. That seems a little like sarcastic clapping. Was this the woman from White Orchard?
I know him! 'Twas him murdered some Temerian boys back at White Orchard.
Silence, woman. We've come to hear music.
A murderer? There's a war on. Some die.
Oh, please, argue this out elsewhere.
Squabbles and rows again! And I was told this was a decent establishment.
If I know Geralt, he risked his noggin to save someone else's arse.
Save, you say? He murdered folk.
Don't let him provoke you.
There's the door. Settle this outside.
Come. I wish to listen to music. Music!
Cultural capital of the world? The fuck it is.
Permit me to introduce this here's Priscilla, known also as Calinetta, as lovely as she is talented. And this
is Geralt of Rivia, I know. Dandelion's told me a great deal about you, and I've listened with bated breath. Don't be surprised. After all, doubt I could think of a more fitting subject for a ballad than a witch's love for a sorceress. Or should I say, sorceresses.
Sorceressai.
Seems Dandelion was meticulous in telling my story, down to personal and insignificant details. Did he offer anything about himself, like where he was going?
Splendid. Very funny, truly. So, see you later. Not here. Come with me.
There a reason for all this sneaking around?
An excellent one. When last I saw Dandelion, he told me he was planning a heist. Siggy Reuven's vault.
Sheeped up.
And I've not seen him since.
Reuven. What's he like?
Tall, fat, dangerous as hell.
Limp in his gait. Left leg.
Sounds like a lame rock troll.
If trolls were devilishly intelligent and had a flair for crime, yeah, I'd agree.
Dandelion breaking into a vault. I'd sooner expect him to choose a life of celibacy.
True. Forgot to pay for his wine at the Passaflora once. Made her wait the next 3 nights worrying about it.
Any idea what got into him? He have debts he needed to pay off?
Claimed he was helping someone. Urgent matter that couldn't wait, he said.
This someone, Dandelion mentioned their name?
No. But if I know Dandelion, it's her name he failed to mention. As he failed to mention her slender waist and ample bosom.
guess. Attempted heist was a failure.
Well, he's not driven up in a gilded carriage laden with jewels, so I should think so. I've asked after him everywhere, but it seems an army of tongue-stealing cats has overrun the city. I learned only that he raised a ruckus at Whoreson Jr.'s lair. Then Whoreson's men chased him all over town.
Whoreson Jr. Doesn't ring a bell.
Biggest prick in Novigrad. Not literally, but...
Got it. You're not a fan. But what did he do to you?
Try the whole town. He's one of 4 bosses who control the city's underworld. The others being Siggy Reuven, Carlo the Cleaver Varese, and the King of Beggars.
The rascal. At least he didn't cross the church as well. Bring that venerable institution into it. We'd be in deep then.
Here I go again, rushing to Dandelion's rescue. He ought to pay me a salary.
Wherever he is, I sincerely doubt he's in the mood for jokes. Nor am I, in fact.
Relax, I'll get him out of this. Gotta talk to this Whoreson first. And Siggy Reuven. Know where I might find them?
I don't know about Whoreson, but Reuven runs a bathhouse. Careful, though. He's a dangerous character.
So am I.
I don't doubt it. But Dandelion's not. I beg you to hurry it. Let me know as soon as you learn anything.
Well, bugger all to do here. Heading back to the Rosemary. Got Poppy to feed. And then I suppose I'll wait. See if our warbler doesn't come on his own. Take care now.
Alrighty, well, I think that is a good place to wind things up for today. Hope you guys liked it, and I hope I see you next time. Until then, PalpyTeen out.